A 126cc single-cylinder air-cooled engine producing 9 horsepower at 8,250 RPM and 9.2 Nm of torque at 6,500 RPM through a 6-speed gearbox is the chosen power plant for this cute little Papio XO-1 racer. Fuel is driven by an EFI system from a 7-litre tank. With a claimed consumption of 50 km per litre, you are looking at a range of 350 km. We found a real-world consumption of 35 km per litre. Granted, we had the throttle either fully open or fully closed. That's still a range of 245 km before you GG. Your mileage may vary. The Papio XO runs on 12-inch aluminium alloy rims wrapped by a set of Cordial tyres. The braking department sees a single 210mm rotor getting beaten down by a single dual piston caliper in the front. In the rear, a 190mm rotor and a single piston floating caliper. The brakes are supported by a 2-channel ABS. Suspending the Papio XO is a non-adjustable upside-down front fork and a preload adjustable mono rear shock. A 5-inch hybrid dash displays an analog tachometer with an LCD inlay that displays speed, gear number, and the lights. A full LED lighting package comes as standard. An LED headlight, an LED tail light, and LED signal lights. As an option, you can have yourself an LED pixel screen installed on the front side guards that displays custom text. But in Singapore at least, it's illegal to turn it on, so check with your local authorities for legal limitations. General servicing is every 5,000 km with 1.25 litres of engine oil and an oil filter replacement. Valve clearance inspections are every 2,500 km. Amos is 1.84 meters tall, with a seat height of 740 mm and a curb weight of 114 kilos. He's got a slightly forward but relaxed posture. With Mark coming in as a pillion, he felt that it was cramped and the pillion seat tiny. At a combined weight of 170 kilos, the preload adjustable monoshock held up. Very okay! The turning radius of the bike is a little wide for its class, but you can do this. Or you can get yourself some 333 merch at 333.com. We ship internationally. In our opinion, the CFMoto Papio XO caught us by surprise. She held her lines well and didn't have that daunting small wheel wobble at highway speeds. Or rather, our highway speeds at 90 km an hour. You get a little more with full throttle going downhill. But she runs out of steam the moment you hit flat ground or start going uphill, even in a full tuck position. Look at Amos! We think the 126cc engine is a little too small. How about a 400cc single-cylinder version? Like that then shiok, right? A 650 even better, lagi more shiok. Coupled with that exhaust, the exhaust has a nice timbre to it. Let's have a listen. We appreciate it if CFMoto could tune the bike a little leaner. Imagine the exhaust popping in between gears or even engine braking. Lagi more show! The suspension performs surprisingly well for a machine of its class, even with limited adjustability. We feel it's more than enough for the daily rider. We really like how CFMoto kept the theme of the Papio XO-1 and 2 consistent with the design of both machines. Look at the headlights. An X and an O. Damn cute. The rider seat felt alright. It's not something that you'll be doing long hours on, but more than enough on the daily ride or short trips. Speaking of trips, while the machine is more than capable of doing trips into Malaysia, you might want to stick to the back roads where vehicles won't be going as fast. The CFMoto Papio XO isn't capable of sustaining speeds beyond 100 km an hour, and having big trucks overtake you can be quite scary. The pillion space is great for an intimate close-up experience, but of course, it's a tiny machine. But we feel that the seat is comfortable enough to get you from point A to B. Not so much if you're about our size. We were sliding back and had a hard time holding on. Overall, for 6,800 Singapore dollars before COE and insurance, some might consider the CFMoto Papio XO-1 and XO-2 as an excellent side bike, and we agree. We had so much fun on the machines. Even better if you ride with friends. Mark revved at a 1000cc rider at a traffic light, and everyone burst out laughing. For the newer rider, the Papio XO is relatively light and very manageable throughout the power band. With that, I'm Winston and see you on the road.